Hey everybody, it's Savannah Taylor, the Gardenista, aka your kitchen garden coach. And today I just want to come to you really quickly to talk about what it means when we buy organic at the grocery store. Now, many of you already know that coming this January, we're going to be kicking off our winter garden series, and I'm really excited about that. I hope if you haven't already, you will go and click follow, click like, click share. But before we get to that point, I want to just give you guys some insight and just some foundational understanding of things. And then by the time January rolls around, we'll be ready to go. And like I said, you'll have a good foundational understanding of gardening. But with regards to buying organic, what does that mean? Well, most of us already know that it means paying double most of the time. But if you've ever taken the time to Google what it means to buy organic, you've probably already arrived at the same conclusion that a lot of scientists have concluded, and that is, we all know. However, there are some things that the research does show and that scientists across the world pretty much agree upon, and that is a few things. Number one, they do agree that organic produce does contain a higher amount of antioxidants, and I talked to you about that in my last video. If you haven't watched it, you can go back to my page and watch that. And I talk about just really quickly how, when you buy organic or when you grow your home food, homegrown vegetables and fruits, you have more nutrients because the conventional growers who are using synthetics and chemicals and things to grow things bigger, faster, stronger, okay, well, the produce does not have the ability to uptake nutrients that quickly. So you might get a big, beautiful bell pepper, but it's not going to be as nutritious as the bell pepper that was able to grow in its own time, in its own way, naturally. Okay. So the other thing is this. We also know that when you buy organic, you expose yourself to less pesticides. And even when washing them off, sometimes you can't get it all off. All right. And over time, that can maybe build. And if you are susceptible to certain diseases like cancers and things like that, those are the things that you kind of really want to watch out for. The other thing that buying organic does is that it does also lessen your exposure to antibiotics. Now you might say, wait, they're putting antibiotics in fruits and vegetables? What? Well, not necessarily. But if that organic farm has animals, all right, or excuse me, not that organic farm, because if you have an organic farm, you can't use antibiotics. But I'm saying in a conventional farm where they have animals, the manure from those animals that they are using antibiotics on to control and treat infections, okay, well, that manure is getting used in the soil. And so quite naturally, yes, it is getting the uptake to the fruits and the vegetables. Okay. So, but now here is the flip side to all of that when you do buy organic. All organic farms are not created equally, okay? Which is why we still have a recall on a lot of produce and vegetables, even though they're coming from an organic farm. And the reasons for that, hey, a lot can happen between harvest and shelf, okay? You have a lot of hands handling that produce when it's harvested. And then I don't know if you've ever seen a truck going down the freeway with produce on it. One time I saw a truck full of onions and it wasn't covered, nothing. I mean, just out in the open air. I mean, then there's also the industrial washing practices, and then there's more human handling of the food and the produce, putting it on the shelf. And then of course, you have a lot of people when they come into the store handling it and putting it back and whatever. So, there's still a lot of opportunity for bacteria and things like that to get into it, even though it was grown organically. And also, not all organic farms have the best watering practices. And also, if you are buying organic in this country, well, if you're also buying organic from another country, the certification processes are different. Okay, so if you're buying fruits and vegetables from Chile, Well, their certification process for being organic is slightly different. Okay, so all of that said, this is why kitchen gardens matter, because when you grow your own stuff, you know the hands that are touching it. If you have animals, I mean, I don't have any animals, but if you have animals, you know the animals that are, around your fruits and vegetables. You know what's happening around your food. And there is no transportation, there is no transport, there is no shipping, it's just you going out in the backyard, getting your whatever you need for dinner and coming on back to the kitchen, right? So I hope those of you, even those of you who are kind of like, I enjoy these videos, but this whole kitchen gardening thing, I don't know, verdict is still out. Well, I hope you will continue to still watching, and hey, share it, because maybe your neighbor might be interested in growing and sharing their bounty with you. So you just never know. And I hope you will, like I said, if you haven't already, go to my page, click like, click share, click follow, and let's get ready to do some things in 2023. I hope you will join me. And until then, remember, kitchen gardens matter. All right, have a great day, y'all. Bye.